Uncover the hidden world of political campaigns in just 5 minutes. Join me, your host, David Washington, on Countertop Politics every Monday for exclusive campaign insights, tantalizing innuendo, and the secret sauce behind successful political campaigns. Don't miss out. Let's go. All right. Here we are. It's Monday, and it's my favorite program. Countertop Politics, my personal professional journal of winning campaign strategy. So, hey, the White Sox did well this weekend. They did well in this last homestand, okay? I am a Sox fan. Go Sox, you know? And they did well. They beat Atlanta, one of the best teams in baseball, and they beat the two-time world champion LA Dodgers. And I also won a bet too, so that's even better. But I took the L this weekend, right? And I'm like, dang. There were three things that happened that I'm just like, chew. And it's not that bad. It's just that I should have been on it a little bit better. And let me tell you why. So we just finished qualifying here in Florida, qualifying for elected office. Everyone had to get their paperwork in, blah, 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 pay their fees, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and become an official candidate for the August and November elections. And one of the things I just missed was the fortitude of a group of candidates who are running for a new county commission district here in Orange County, and completely underestimated how many of those individuals qualified for the race. And I just didn't miss it by a little bit, but I miss it by a lot. Fortunately, I don't have any contracts that really matter in that particular race, so it doesn't really affect business. But I like to stay on top of those things. Another thing is, one thing I completely just missed. But again, it didn't really affect business for us. But however, it did affect the dynamic of some of the races that are happening. And one of the candidates that I thought for sure was going to qualify did not. And as I process it more and more, I'm like, well, I knew this candidate was not going to run again. I've known that for about a year. However, I did not anticipate that candidate not qualifying. And as I look at the dynamics of that particular election, that particular district, and just seeing how things are in the Republican legislature. It was a seat that, and it is held by a Republican, it is a seat that the Republicans can sacrifice, so to speak. It's not going to damage any of their majorities in the House. However, it's just disappointing that this particular representative will not be able to be elected again. And despite being very effective, but not being 100% with the Republican program, it's probably better that this particular person just moves on, right? But then here's the big one that really blew me away. There was an event that I attended with a client, and I'm thinking, okay, all right, I'm not going to really get into it too much, do some research on the particular event. And to be honest, I was just like, David, let's just see what it's all about without any prior biases. Okay? So I want to go into this particular event with an open mind. And typically I don't do that. I do my damn research, right? I really do for just about everything, just about everything. And just this one time, and again, it's not going to affect business. And I spoke to the client afterwards, and we kind of got a laugh out of it. However, we became very informed, particularly the client, because the client did not understand the dynamics behind that particular event. I had prior knowledge as I later learned that, whoa, this event is pretty significant. I was dressed for the occasion. There's no doubt about that. I was ready. Okay. However, there were dynamics behind this particular event that told us maybe we should leave early. Maybe we should leave a little bit after the main program is over and just leave. And that's what we did. We left. And so, you know, I wouldn't say these three last incidents, the events, the qualifying situation, and the number of candidates in a particular district are losses. That's just me being dramatic there. However, you know, just like in baseball, you're gonna get roughed up. Okay, on the mound, you're gonna get roughed up. In some of those innings, and maybe you're going to give up, you know, a run or two or five. However, at the end of the game and at the end of the campaign, you want to make sure you're on the winning side. So again, this is Countertop Politics. I am your host, your favorite political innovator, David Washington. Hopefully, I got a new camera and it's looking really good. And I'm using the camera's microphone, so hopefully that's coming through really nicely for y'all. But again, you know, every Monday or 5 minutes of thereof, tantalizing innuendo, the secret sauce, campaign insights, all that good stuff that leads to a winning strategy. So, again, please share this with those friends, family members that you know will enjoy this content. Influencers in the wild would appreciate this. Those candidates and electeds also that you believe could benefit from a better strategy, a better mousetrap, and a better ethical way of winning their campaigns. Again, I'm David Washington. Like, share, hit the whatever buttons you want to hit. Hopefully it's the like button and the notification button, okay? So you can know that you will get this content and it'll be in your queue. I love what I do. I hope you see that. I hope you feel it. This is great stuff. I can't see myself doing anything else but politics. On that note, God bless. I love you. This is Countertop Politics with David Washington. Take care. Goodbye.